Welcome to this week's edition of HavenFootball.net's Play the Game. It was a perfect Saturday afternoon for football with clear skies, cool temps in the 60s, and little wind. As for the second time this year, the Springfield Cougars came into George L. King Field, this time to try to claim a ticket to the District 1 semifinal playoffs. Both teams had short possessions to start, but on the Cougars' second possession, they started a sustained ground drive, including this strong 9-yard run by number 14 Tyler Googler. 5 plays later, number 10 Mike O'Donnell gets the call, takes the handoff wide left, and just outruns the Panthers for 10 yards and 6 points. Springfield takes the lead, 7-0. The Cougars were tough on the ground game, so Haven goes to the air on the next drive as number 4 Sam Milligan hooks up with a wide open number 34 Anthony Crawford for the 17-yard catch and run. Haven sustains this 15-play drive as Crawford finishes with his 5-yard run into the end zone. And we're all tied up, 7-7. The Cougars start their next drive, but the Haven D is stepping up as on the 2nd and 10, number 35 Austin Connor rushes past number 8 Jack Rama, stripping the ball for a 4-yard sack, forcing the punt 2 plays later. On Haven's next offensive play, Milligan goes back, breaks a tackle, and then runs left and finds plenty of green and refuses to go down for 21 yards. On the next play, Crawford goes up the middle for 22 yards down to the 1, and Milligan finishes the drive with a quarterback sneak. The Panthers go for 2 after a penalty and lead 15-7. And then we see the number 89 Ben Faribaugh show as he finds number 14 Tyler Googler in the backfield for a loss of 1, and then slides outside with number 40 Bob Fuskas and stops Googler for no gain. And finally, this first play of the game.
On 3rd and 10 here for Springfield. They trail 15-7. 3rd and 10 from midfield. Rama with 3 receivers left, looks out to his right, steps up in the pocket, has a little bit of room momentarily, and Big Ben's got him again.
Wow.
Down he goes, loses half a yard. You're going to get a flag on the play as well.
The last play of the first half had the Cougars with 3rd and 20, trying to find the end zone as Rama goes back to pass, but can't find anyone and takes off right with plenty of green in front of him. But Crawford tracks him down for the sack, ending the first half. On Haven's first possession of the second half, it's 4th and 1, and Milligan takes the quarterback sneak, follows his blockers, and bounces outside to a clear field, and takes off for 49 yards down to the 6. Crawford punches it in from the 3, and the Panthers are pulling away 22-7. But the Cougars have plenty of time and willpower as they launch a 10-play drive, including this 12-yard pass to number 19, Ryan Johnston. And this great 14-yard pass and run to number 6, Aiden Crate. 2 plays later, O'Donnell gets the call and duplicates his previous wide left run for another 6 points. But on the extra point attempt, Milligan slides off his block and penetrates the line and gets the extra point blocked. But the Cougars are closing the gap, trailing 22-13. Haven goes 3 and out, and Springfield comes roaring back and launches an 11-play drive, going to the air as Rama is looking deep downfield and finds a well-covered Crate, but it lofts it anyway, and Crate makes a remarkable catch for 34 yards. 7 plays later, Rama finds number 34, Nate Romano, open for 6 points. The Cougars' 2-point try fails on a bad snap, but the Cougars have pulled within 3 points, 22-19. Haven needs to put more points on the board, which brings us to tonight's final play of the game.
Under center, T formation again. 3rd and 2. They give it the right side. This is Austin Connor, spins into the back. Look at that! Connor, 35-30. 1 man to beat at the 15. Austin Connor will go! 55 yards! Austin Connor bursts through and throws a dagger here early in the 4th.
Panthers are trying to close this one out, 29-19. Springfield is facing 3rd and 17 as Rama goes back to pass, but no one is open, and the pocket closes as number 64, Vince Hales, gets off his block and makes the 6-yard sack, forcing the punt. Haven gets a short field after a poor punt, and on 4th and 4 from the Cougar 10-yard line, Milligan finds Faribault in the end zone for the final score of the day. Haven gets the win 36-19 and moves on to the semifinals. Austin Connor had a great day with 6 runs for 73 yards and 2 touchdowns. On defense, he had 4 tackles, 1 sack, and 1.5 tackles for a loss. Sam Milligan had a great day as well with 86 yards on 8 rushes and 1 touchdown, as well as a passing completion for a touchdown. And Ben Faribault led the defense with 14 tackles, 1 sack, and 2.5 tackles for a loss, not to mention his 1 10-yard reception for a touchdown. Next week, the Westchester Ruston Golden Knights come in for a rematch from last year's District 1 championship game. Remember to tune in again next week for another edition of HavenFootball.net's Play the Game.